Well, look who decided to show up for class.
You must understand, Mr. Fleming, that this is all a matter of record.
You know you're huge and imposing, right?
You got long arms.
Very long arms.
The reason you're great is that you can run and cut and hammer people and you don't hesitate.
Maybe there's some way you could use that to your advantage.
I think you can be a star.
But.
No buts.
Man, punk-ass moves like that won't get you no play around here.
Trust me, you're huge.
The enforcer moves like a wing guard when it's flanking.
No one moves like that.
You can either come with me and live up to your ultimate potential, or lie here and live with the consequences.
Either combination. Two-boy in the corner pocket.
Knock down.
29 franchises regret passing on Rasheer Fleming. Not in 5 years, not when he makes an all-defensive team, or when your favorite player succumbs to his LeBron-like chase down blocks. They regret it right now. The tape already exists, the evidence is already filed. Fleming had one of those freakiest builds that we've ever seen at the NBA Combine. 2K-like measurables, arms that give Slenderman and Wemby pause, and a frame built to absorb contact. This dude arrived in the league as a scouting report standout. I know you've heard this one before, the geometry of basketball. The angles, the spacing, the invisible architecture underneath every possession that separates players from legends. Most hoopers learn to work within that geometry. Sheer shatters the reality of these hidden rules like a hoops hacker, a walking video game cheat code. We're about to enter the Mutant saga in the MCU, so it's fitting that we recruited our own Gen Z Omega level mutant in the months leading up. Fleming currently has no idea the level of raw impact that he is capable of on each possession. And that right there, that's the most terrifying sentence in the NBA right now. He's a possession gainer, not just a rebounder in the traditional sense, he's a thief. He snags boards the geometry says are not his. Out of position, it doesn't matter. Those arms make anything possible. The steals, the blocks, the rebounds aren't just hustle stats. They're inevitabilities. And over his last 30 games, he's stabilized as a near 40% from deep. If that production becomes the baseline, he just literally does not have a ceiling. Athletically, he's a mutant's mutant. He's got a born in the trenches, raised in and molded by it, bored man gets paid like attitude. And he's emerging as the knockdown catch and shoot guy. I dare him to live up to that baby claw nickname for real. Then there's the hidden menu, the secret sauce, the positionless switching, the short roll finishing, the passing reads, and the potential of him as a cutter in as Ott's offensive system evolves. Sheer can guard 1 through 5. Not on a whiteboard, not in theory, on film. He's got the mobility of a wing and a big man's skeleton. That means every mismatch the opponent tries to manufacture gets an access denied error message. I literally hear the fuck you mean lyrics on every forced dribble pickup, pass out, and rejection. But the real gems in the limited tape, it's the short roll reads, the passing flashes in traffic. A big who can read and distribute from the middle of the floor doesn't just open up the offense, they supercharge it. And then there's his cutting. Boom room reservations, finger roll finesses, and currently criminally underused in our offense. He's an NBA ready cutter right now. Long, opportunistic, and he gets off the ground like gravity has a toggle switch. If those 3 things arrive together, the switching, the short roll reads, the cutting, Fleming isn't just on the floor, he's a threat from everywhere on it. The Suns don't have many players his size who are true positives on both ends. And that's not nothing. That's opportunity. And so here's the thing about Rasheer Fleming that still needs to be said. This isn't even his final form. Everything you just watched, the stocks, the switching, the gravity-defying finishes, the 3-ball, that's still the appetizer. That's Rasheer at 21 in limited minutes hidden behind vets and first-year coaches. The main course hasn't been served yet. 29 franchises passed on this kid. We're not watching a player find his footing. We're watching a Weapon X level mutant find his way. So till next time, do rag out.